Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And off we go from Lucas Oil Stadium. Fielded at the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Going to the ground again on first. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Running right down their throat from the jump.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Going run again with Jacobs. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
18 Cardinal.
First down, play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
All still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Give to Jacobs from the pistol. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Third and long, they're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And the Titans have a first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Out left, Dialman makes the grab. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense. And number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Now looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
They're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They'll run for it. Jacobs. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Okay, you call that play in a huddle as a quarterback, you break the huddle, and you can almost feel it right from the jump. You get that surge at the point of attack on 4th and short. They did, and then some to move those chains.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. Spears. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Gabe, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now. And I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal. Here's another for him. And this time he makes it. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. In that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and they found the end zone as a result.
Devin Duvernay to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Straight to the air is Richardson. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. Right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Red, 30.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10.
70 Lions.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Second down pass play coming. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Coming now from the Titans on this fourth down. On comes Johnny Hecker. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Viking 18. Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it deep downfield. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
Now, they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Hawk 7. Ready. Bronco 80.
First down throw here from Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
70 Lions.
On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
4-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Big Lion. Ready.
Taylor scores. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. This is Trujillo to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. One quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this.
Rigoberto Sanchez.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Again, throw out of the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
We've set it down from 37. On 1st down, Spears. That's good for a gain of 5. Tackle there by Jerome Baker.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
A gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Handoff here to Jacob. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every home run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one. And the effort brings up 4th down. Another punch brings Johnny Hecker back to the field.
For the Titans.
And this kick works out pretty well for him. It's blown dead at the 12.
At their own 12-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Pat the street. Let's go.
One here with Giddens. They're not getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
Number 85. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
advantage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Short pick. Uh-oh, that ball's out. Ward lost it. And he falls on his own miscue, and that sets him up with a first down.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
68. Ready.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
On the jump.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready. Viking 18.
Working from the gun. It's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner, up past the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Trying to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis. He missed the linebacker lurking, or he thought he could challenge him there and win. A 6-point mistake, Brock, either way.
You know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb. And quarterbacks, when we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker. You said he was lurking, and he was. And if you're not aware of that lurker, that free defender who's got eyes on you, well, they can make you pay just as he did.
Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Man in motion here. They'll air it out on 3rd. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Johnny Hecker on down to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And hey, at least he held onto the football. They will get nothing on that return.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
Indianapolis, bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now carried by Giddens. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
I be on my little mouse drill.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Throwing now, Richardson. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Tag. Tap to 60. Tap to 60.
Richardson on 3rd. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Colts holding the lead here at Lucas Oil.
Come on, come on. Check. 70, Denver Wolf.
With a pistol, it's Giddens. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Now Maddox Trujillo on to attempt to knock this through for the Colts. This a 39-yarder. Kick by Trujillo is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
Real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm finished. Not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on their turf.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Chimere DK, the one he was looking for. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Running back motions right. Here he is on 3rd and short. Connection is made. Iowa. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Titans first down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Trying to throw this from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kobe Durant has it. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Get it. Viking 18.
To the air on this first down. Richardson lobs this deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Let's go now. Ready?
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So fresh set of downs after the penalty.
Stephanie. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go. Go.
Throwing again, Richardson. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
On first down, it's Richardson. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face 2nd down. Now Maddox Trujillo on to attempt to knock this through for the Colts. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40.
makes the score.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Colts take over.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready? Cowboy. Ready?
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. He beams one deep right side. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Jarius Sneed with the INT.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Titans to the line now. First and 10. Jacobs running behind center. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as he gets to the line of scrimmage.
The 28-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. They'll throw it. That one's complete to Chimere DK. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and come right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They'll go play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Looking to throw again on second down. Into traffic, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Before the play clock expires, Pete Carroll averts that penalty, signals timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Third and long, they're going to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Titans have a first. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That was just thrown away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
It's a double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
He connects downfield. And they bring him down around the 34.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Panther 6.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. He's trying to go deep again. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
Short pass brought in. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
18 Cardinals.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Dumped off to his running back. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
A gain of only
The
a
Colts
yard.
ready for the punt.
It's 4th down.
And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Carried by Spears to start the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find an aggressive call on 2nd.
to the line here, 2nd and 9. They're throwing it. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, they kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Titans punting unit.
Johnny Hecker in punt formation for the Titans.
He's got this at the 27th. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
On the return, the Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hurt. Here we go. Set. Count. Ready.
They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Let's go now.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's good.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here we go.
Running the field with Giddens. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand if thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he puts some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
19, Tiger, 19.
Play fake, it's Richardson. Sends this to the end zone. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts make it a 16-point ball game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts take a 3-possession lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Brings it in at the 13. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away. And the Colts take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Ready, set.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
This is Giddens. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stop the quick pass. It became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let go.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Giddens can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe.
Got to manage 3 yards here. 3rd and goal. Now Richardson to throw. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts fix their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. This is taken in at the 13. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Start this one on the ground with Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Give to Jacobs from the pistol. And only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Jacobs, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Drew Tranquil. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
No throw, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to Charlie loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
The 3-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 7. A give to Wilson up the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
That's good for a Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll go right back to Wilson. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped the loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. Here's Wilson again. Good running, and a picks off about 7. They're still short. 4th down coming up. Now Maddox Trujillo on to attempt to knock this through for the Colts. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
It's completed right side. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They strike for 23 yards. That's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
Let's go now.
Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's looking for Alec Eilman. And now it's 2nd down.
Moves to 2nd and 10.
Sticking to the air here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. Got DK, complete. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Titans 1st down.
Like 13.
1st
Like 13.
and goal at the 6-yard line.
Levis throwing again. Still on his feet. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he ended up time in the pocket. But then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
They're on it. That's intercepted. And the Colts take over deep in their own territory, down inside the 10.
The Colts take over.
Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know.
Oh, the football's loose, and the Titans have the recovery.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
Completed over the middle. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive that would get your job done.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And the Colts are able to bring in the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, that's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been that kind of game.
And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Straight ahead, it's Wilson. He still has room inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Going to the ground again on first. And he only needed one more step for the score. They stop him at the 2. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts close to picking up their 5th win. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. He's keeping it. Gotta get it forward. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. So the flag is declined, and now, Brock, you got to figure out what they want to do on 4th and goal.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
And it's a designed run for it. I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's 4th and goal.